Okay, so everybody's asking for a story time. I'm going to give it to you. I'm not very good at this. And please excuse my wet hair, no makeup. I just got out of the shower.
Hey.
My son wants to say hi. So my daughter is 18 years old, and she had graduated high school in May. She had been gone most of the summer to the beach, lots of different trips, which if we had known that she was pregnant, I'm a helicopter mom, and I would not have let her do those things. So fast forward to the night that it all happened, I actually had COVID. I was sleeping on the couch because it was the only place that I could get comfortable. And so she comes down the steps like 4:30 a.m. said that she was hurting and she was like holding her ribs. And so I was like, okay. And she kept saying, like, I feel like I have to pee. And I was like, okay, like I'm so confused. So I was like getting ready to take her to the ER. We get there. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I think she's passing a kidney stone. Turns out she was actually in active labor. And so we have 2 hours later, we had a beautiful, perfect, healthy little baby girl. So to answer all the questions, my daughter did not know that she was pregnant. She had her menstrual cycle regularly. 2 weeks before this, I'm actually going to do a 2-part to this, and show some pictures of her at like 5 months, 7 months, and 8 months, just for reference. But this is what is called a cryptic pregnancy. But also like the placement of her placenta and, all of that did not allow her to show or, for you to know that the baby was moving. So yeah, surprise, we had a baby, and my husband and I are grandparents at the ripe old age of 38 and 36. So yeah, but everything's good, and she's a blessing, and I will do a second part, with pictures of my daughter for reference and pictures of baby girl. Okay, so story time part 2. So my daughter would have been 5 months pregnant in this picture, based on obviously when she had the baby and like what we know now. But clearly you can tell that she's not showing. And then she would have been 7 months pregnant in this picture. Again, please show me where there is a baby in there, because I couldn't tell ya. And then last picture for reference, she would have been 8 months pregnant, or right at like 8.5 months pregnant. In this picture, these pictures were actually done by one of my best friends who is a photographer. And these were taken about 2 weeks prior to my daughter giving birth. So there's that. And now, baby girl. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Because, so she calls me Glamma. Not really, she doesn't call me anything, but she's going to, because I'm too young to be a grandma, so Glamma it is. And just for good measure, I'll show you one more of her. So this is Miss Oakley. She's absolutely perfect. Also, her onesie, Don't Touch Me Peasant. I bought her that because, you know, it's perfect, like her. So that's it. That's the story. I was not expecting that TikTok to I guess, blow up like it did and to get so many comments. So I hope this answers everybody's questions. But yeah, so crazy times, fun times, but we're so blessed over here. So